Hey everyone, welcome back to another video where I'll be discussing the most underrated / least talked about aspects shown in the Tears of the Kingdom trailer. I know it's been a while, actually how long has it been? 4 weeks? Yeah, so I'm probably due for another video about now. But, let's just get into the Tears of the Kingdom trailer. And yes, I know there's another there's another trailer coming out tomorrow, but I'm going to be analyzing this one. So, yeah. Anyway, let's get right into it. So firstly, as you can see in the top left of the screen, they show a new UI with the shield and the sword looking a bit more clean, and instead of like the rune for up on the D-pad, it appears to be an inventory quick menu. As we head to the bottom right, we see a new map with coordinates that seem to be different than what they are in Breath of the Wild. According to the Breath of the Wild object map, the stable is at 1761.31, 115.57, and 1926.24, which is obviously not correct for this game, or for Tears of the Kingdom, but yeah, I guess that they're changing the coordinates. Also, the temperature system and the day/weather system looks a bit nicer. Here we can see Beetle next to the stable, which looks pretty similar. Might even be the exact same. And also we've got a Hylian retriever near the stable. Hopefully we can finally pet dogs, because if not, I'm rioting. Anyway, we've also got some weird purple smoke in the background, which could be a place where you could, like, buy potions, like an alchemy type shop, or something along those lines. Could be a new Kilton thing. We've also got wooden pallets on top of stone foundations, which is where I assume Link uses Ultra Hand abilities, which we'll see later in the video, to make cars and other types of vehicles. We also have that you can use the control stick for the runes now, instead of the motion controls, and this motion controls are kind of controversial. I kind of like them in Breath of the Wild because they kind of made sense, but now with Recall it seems a bit weird. There's also timer system on the object that you recall, so you can't just recall it all the way back to its original position. It just goes back as far as it can go, if it moves like a long time or a lot. We also see Naydra away from Mount Lanayru, and there seems to be a tower on top of Mount Lanayru, with Algianuma panning to the right showing a dark storm cloud, which could possibly be a locked area, unlocked with the Tears of the Kingdom. Haha, get the joke? No. We hear that the trees can't be found on the mainland but below the skyline, which could be a reference to the Ranger construct, which is also later in the video, like how well they tend to the islands up above. Here, Link picks up a stick, which is actually a different color and like version of the original stick in Breath of the Wild. because the one in there is brown, while this one is more of a tan with orange leaves, which could possibly be like for different biomes. So like in Akala, the tree branches could be like brown with fall colored leaves. In Tabantha, you could have a stick with pines on it maybe. When Link eventually gets into combat with this soldier construct, you can see that Mouse doesn't spew out of it when he defeats it. Instead, it clinks down and bursts out green energy particles, which could be a reference to how Zelda technology isn't actually infected by Ganon, but more or less just carrying out its duties. With the Zonai charge, my own theory is that you can use a Zonai charge to power those power banks that we saw in the car in the first trailer. When Link fuses the lawn stick and the farmer's pitchfork, it doesn't fully give the value of what the farmer's pitchfork damages. Instead, it gives a slight buff and more durability instead of the full damage buff. When Link fuses a Korok frond to his arrow, it could be like the unreleased air arrow, where they're going to make it for Breath of the Wild but never came to full development, which probably blows away enemies from a safe distance. You can also see that the Korok frond heals you, which means that you can consume it to some capacity. So it could be in a bunch of new creative dishes. We also see a new blue mushroom. We see what seems to be a leek or a green onion of some sort. When he switches to the Ice Choo Choo Jelly, you can see that there is a new horn, which seems to be the new construct horn from one of the higher tier construct enemies. Here we can also see an egg and what seems to be some sort of like bokoblin thing, because it's the most identical. Here, when Aoji Aonuma fuses the log to the wooden club, you can also see an attach, and it looks like you can attach the rog to the already attached wooden club. With Ultra Hand, it looks like you can pick up many different things, including the big giant blocks in the distance behind the tree. You can also see that whenever you place the makeshift raft, or the logs together to make the makeshift raft, it kind of snaps into place, so you can't fully freely build. But it's close enough. You can also see when he places it into the water, you can rotate it, which probably has many different things in puzzles, like you have to rotate logs so you can climb them up. After we get past the Ranger construct, you can also see a stam bulb, which probably boosts your stamina by giving either yellow stamina or filling up your stamina bar. When Link is skydiving back down to the surface, you can see what looks like a Molduga imprint on the ground, along with the Linearu Tower now supposedly missing. I hope you guys enjoyed this dive into obscure things in this trailer, and if some of them weren't obscure to you, then that just means that you found it before some other people. So hope you all enjoy, and yeah, next video will be me unboxing Tears of the up on a bunch of school stuff right now, and yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.